This video is tracking week 21 after my midfoot fusion for a lisfranc injury on July 30th, 2024. Week 21 after my surgery was from Tuesday, December 17th through Monday, December 23rd, 2024. On Tuesday, December 17th, my husband Matt and I went downtown to see the decorations and the Christmas tree. I was able to drive us down in Parallel Park and we walked around for a bit. I did need to sit down for about 10 minutes because my foot did get very sore and a bit puffy and a little painful even though I was wearing my compression socks and sneakers, but sitting down to take a break did help a lot. When we got home, I did have to ice and elevate my foot, and my foot was sore for the rest of the evening, but with continued rest, it was completely fine the next day. I ended up walking 3.1 miles that day, which ended up being a big success. Doing things around the house was getting a lot easier that week. I was able to do more housework with sitting breaks and bring up the empty trash bins on trash day. I was going up and down the stairs with alternating feet much more easily. Since I was more stable walking up and down the stairs, I was able to carry things in the stairs more easily. I was able to carry the laundry bins up and down both flights of stairs to do the laundry without help. Standing in place was continuing to be painful, so baking and standing in line at the grocery store was continuing to be a bit of a challenge. When baking, I continued to need to use the knee scooter so that my foot wouldn't become too painful while standing at the oven. Thankfully, Matt also helped me with a lot of the Christmas baking that we needed to do. I was able to drive Matt and me to the gym on one of our gym days. Although my foot did swell up a bit and stayed sore for a while afterwards, I was still able to do everything that I needed to do at the gym without too much trouble. The swelling improved with icing afterwards when we got home. With practice, driving was becoming easier and was making my foot and ankle less sore. I still wasn't driving more than about 15 to 20 minutes at a time, but I was noticing the resistance behind the pedals much less. I was walking more easily and was walking between 2.1 to 3.1 miles a day that week. I was going on some short walks. I couldn't walk quite as fast as before the surgery because my foot and ankle still felt a bit stiffer compared to before the surgery, but walking was becoming a bit easier. Hills were what were really slowing me down on my walks. My ankle was feeling pretty unstable when walking, but the compression socks and continuing my physical therapy exercises were helping a lot with that. I was able to meet my mom at the mall to try on winter boots because my foot was finally feeling up to trying on new shoes. I was able to try on 4 pairs of boots before my foot started hurting too much to keep on trying more boots and was feeling intense pressure within my foot. We found a great pair of boots for me that are Columbia brand. They felt like they supported the arch of my foot just right. They didn't press on the top of my foot where the surgical scar is because the boots lace up and so I could make them a little looser, and they are flexible enough to drive and walk in very easily. They were also pretty easy for me to get my foot into and out of because of the fact that they were lace up. I was still getting some pain that week as well as a good bit of swelling, stiffness, and soreness if I did too much at once. I still had to be careful to space out activities so that I could take breaks to ice my foot when needed and to elevate my foot occasionally. However, pain levels were definitely going down that week and I was dealing mainly with swelling and soreness. As usual, I hope that you are all doing well and that my videos about my recovery are helpful to all of you who are going through surgery or injuries.